So, RC, should the Eagles be aggressively trying to use all that draft capital and everything else to go out and get another quarterback, or are you feeling good with what you got?
Yeah, it's like you want to be sure. You want to look at Jalen Hurts, and here is my thought process on that. If you look at Jalen Hurts in year 2, and you think that Jalen Hurts can eventually become Dak Prescott, that Jalen Hurts can become a quarterback who is not only above average, but a very good quarterback, a quarterback that can make the plays that you need from him and also add some versatility because he can use his legs, I think you keep Jalen Hurts. I think you use those 3 picks and find some way to build around him. Now, if you're sitting in that building and you don't believe that you believe that his ceiling is lower than that, then if his ceiling is lower than a Dak Prescott, he's not a championship level quarterback. And if that is truly what the building feels, if that is truly what you've seen from the practice, from watching the film of seeing him play last year, and if what haunts you is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers second half when you had to throw the football and you looked like you were the little Giants, not even the Daniel Jones-led Giants, the little Giants, then you say, you know what? I have to go make a play for a guy like Russell Wilson. But it's about the evaluation. It's about what you see in the day-to-day. If you believe that Jalen Hurts can progress, to me, you don't spend those picks.
All right, then, Sacho, I'm making you the building. RC is saying the building
Tannenbaum, who is right next to me, is shaking his head no. Tannenbaum says I'm wrong.
I'm well aware. You don't believe he ultimately can be Dak Prescott, right, Mike?
Let's take the gray out. No, he can't. Give your 3 first-round picks to Seattle. Go get Russell Wilson and go compete for championships. You can't overpay greatness. You have foundational players in Philadelphia. Go get Russell Wilson. At his age, you'll get 5 years out of him, and he's better than Dak Prescott.
Well, okay, so if they're that close, if you believe they're that close, Sacho, let me come to you, because RC just said the building has to decide what they think the future ceiling is for Jalen Hurts. You're the building now, Sacho. What is the ceiling? How good can Jalen Hurts become?
I have so many questions, Greeny. What am I made of? Is it stucco? Is it bricks? Like, is it straw? Am I falling down 3 little pigs? What kind of building am I? No, if I'm the building, I'm believing in Jalen Hurts because I love what he brings to the table. I understand that we were a running team when we went on our run to make the playoffs. I understand that we were down 31-0 in the playoffs and couldn't throw the ball. But I also understand that Jalen Hurts has a high football IQ, number 1. And number 2, it seems like he has the stuff of champions. He talked about the day after the game, I'm going back to work. He could be the next, we talked about it, whether it's Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson, some of these young quarterbacks who maybe don't do great early on and then they get better and better and better. So if I'm Philly, I'm using my draft picks to build my roster. Maybe I'm getting a big time receiver in free agency. Maybe I'm going and building my defense as well so that I can become a championship team. And then if Jalen Hurts is the guy this year, great. If he's not, I can find someone else next year.
Yeah, there is the whole element, because he's so inexpensive at this point, of allowing this decision to play itself out over at least one more season. Graziano, what are you hearing as you are on the ground there in Indianapolis with everybody?
Look, I mean, there's 2 Philadelphia-related things in this show that I don't believe. I don't believe there's any chance Ben Simmons is going to play in that game next week. And I also don't believe that the Philadelphia Eagles are ever going to put all of their eggs in one basket at the quarterback position. I mean, the reason Jalen Hurts is on their team is because even though they had just signed Carson Wentz, their former first-round pick, to a long-term deal, they felt like they had to make sure they had coverage at the position. That's how they operate. So if they're all in on Jalen Hurts, I do believe there'll be another option there in case it goes wrong. And I also believe that if the upgrade were significant, right, if they found out that Russell Wilson was available and interested in playing for them, they would make a play for that. If they found out Deshaun Watson was available and interested in playing for them, I think they'd take a shot at it. But that's kind of the list. I don't think they're going to go off of Jalen Hurts right now to go to Jimmy Garoppolo or Jameis Winston or Mitch Trubisky. I think that the better way is to build around him and see if it works, because he has shown enough to merit that.
RC, put a quick ribbon on it.
No, that's absolutely. I agree with Dan 100%, which is very rare for the 2 of us. Like, he is absolutely right. If that upgrade is significant and you have a feeling that one of those players wants to play with the Philadelphia Eagles, I think you have to fill it out. You have to make an offer there. But there's not a ton of players that will be available at the quarterback position that you're taking over Jalen Hurts right now with the current state of this team and also having 3 first-round picks. And that's the position that the Philadelphia Eagles are. And when I feel that way, I think that Jalen Hurts will be taking snaps for this team in week 1.
Yeah, it's worth once again pointing out that the quarterback class this year does not stand out in the way that it has in some recent seasons, and I think that factors into this a big way as well. As we roll on here, thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.